It was a beautiful game of football that we just witnessed at the Camp Nou. Final score at the Camp Nou: Barcelona 1 and Celta Vigo 0. Actually, the gameplay was very, very good. Everything was okay. And but we had some few issues, some few things happened during the match, and that's what we're going to talk about in this video. Without wasting much of our time, let's get into the core of what we are of the match between Barcelona and Celta Vigo. But before I continue, endeavor to subscribe, turn on the notification bell, like, comment, tell me what you think. What do you think about Barcelona's performance? What do you think about Celta Vigo's performance? Okay, were they up to the task? Was there anything that happened in the match that you think that the referee did not talk about it? The players, who were your top and who were your flops? Okay, back into our subject of today. Barcelona wins Celta Vigo 1-0 at the Camp Nou in a match where we played one of the most beautiful brands of football. Even though the match was divided into segments, there were segments during the match where Barcelona was in control. There were also segments during the match where Celta Vigo was in control. First, we start from the lineup. The lineup saw Joan Garcia at the goal post. Definitely, right back Kunde, as I predicted. Center defenders Kubasi and Gerard Martin, as I predicted. Left back, with the coach started Joao Cancelo, which I predicted that he was not supposed to start because all of them were supposed to rest. And along the line during the match, we saw what happened. Cancelo picked up an injury. I just wish that it is not serious. There is actually nothing serious in it. And before the El Clásico, probably he's going to be back. And along the line, Balde came in. Cancelo, excellent performance. He did what he had to do. He had some two recuperations of the ball that were a little bit dangerous. But since he didn't stay on the pitch for so long, so we we can't say much about him. Now, the person that came in after him was Balde. Balde came in, played. Balde is a very good left back when it comes to ball carriage and speed. Okay, the only department that Cancelo beats Balde is when it comes to technicality, and that is what Balde is supposed to work on a lot. Balde's last decisions are very, very weak. You see Balde will carry the ball, run with it, go in front, but when he gets towards the 18-meter box, his last decisions are very, very weak, and that's where Cancelo beats him a lot. Nevertheless, his game was good because he tried to cover up his wing a lot of times, being held by his speed. So he did what he had to do to make sure Celta Vigo didn't have was not really a threat. Now we go to our midfield. We started with Eric Garcia as a number 6, then Pedri beside him as a number 8, and Dani Olmo as a number 10. Now I will analyze three of them at once. Eric Garcia had an excellent game. During one point during the match, we even saw Eric Garcia dropping deep and playing as a fit defender. I think that was a strategy by Hansi Flick, and I'm sure he gave that advice when he saw that Lamine Yamal being out, Cancelo being out. Hence, our two wings will not be that dangerous. Okay, because Lamine Yamal is a threat to the right wing. Cancelo, even though he's a left back, but is a threat on the left wing. Now, since we're playing with Gavi as a false winger, hence Gavi had to drop deep into the midfield to help to create a midfield overload and help ball play perfectly. Okay, so now Cancelo was out, Lamine Yamal was out, and we're already leading. So I think Hansi Flick gave an advice that if we can't score a second goal, then Eric Garcia should drop deep, especially when we are defending. Eric Garcia should drop deep and help those four defenders so that we will be a back of five defenders. And it helped. It really, really helped. He played very, very well, and I'm really happy. I'm really happy about how much growth Eric Garcia have grown, because he was one player that at one point in time, Barcelona fans, we thought we've actually had a wrong investment on Eric Garcia. We thought him coming to Barcelona or him playing for Barcelona was actually a mistake. But I think his loan spell at Girona helped him a lot with confidence, game time, and or whatnot. So he had a good game. Pedri, masterclass. This is the Pedri that we love to see. This is Pedri that Barcelona fans want to see. I hope all of you guys, you saw Pedri. You saw what 100% Pedri looks like. You saw what Pedri looks like when Pedri is at the top of his level. This is what Pedri looks like. Okay, Pedri was everywhere on the pitch. To the ball control, he was there. Recuperations, he was there. Look at the pass that he gave for Ferran Torres goal that was ruled out for offside. Look at that pass. He had an excellent game, man of the match, well deserved, excellent. Olmo, yes, he played, he gave in his best, he tried. Okay, he tried, and I like the way Hansi Flick is managing them. He's managing them. He's making sure Olmo does not play too much in order not to pick up an injury, especially given the fact that we have an upcoming El Clásico that's coming up very very soon. Hence, all our players have to be fit at least before on that match, before that match, so that we can play, because I think that will be the last biggest match of our season. After that match, I think we can officially declare the end of Barcelona's season. Now we go to our up front. Ferran Torres, excellent, played very well. Link up play was good. Ferran Torres, like he decides on when he wants to be good. He was good during the first part of the season, the early stages of the first part of the season, and now he's good again during the dying stages of the season. During the mid stage of the season, Ferran Torres was, I will not actually say anything about that. The Ferran Torres was good. It's unfortunate for him that he scored a goal that was ruled out for offside. He was good. There were some times that he wanted to touch the ball too much, way too much, and he did not. And during that time, the Celta Vigo defenders already came to cover up. Lamine Yamal, excellent. He didn't play up to the level that we used to see him play, but for the one or two times that he tried to do something, he did it well. And obviously, for his last moments on the pitch, he was the cause of the penalty that led to our own goal. So he dribbled, he gave the pass, took back the ball, caused the penalty, took the penalty, kicked the penalty, and scored the penalty and went out. That was a very nice way of going out, because after that goal, we actually didn't score any other goal, and after he left, there was actually no threat, or there was actually less threat compared to when Lamine Yamal was on the pitch. Now we go to Gavi. Gavi played on the wings. He tried, but we all know that when Gavi, or when a midfielder, or Gavi, when Gavi plays on the wings, it is for the midfield. It is just to create a midfield of overload, so that we'll have four players on the midfield during attacking phase, so that we'll have somebody in the midfield that can take up the role of Pedri in case Pedri is being man marked, and that was what we noticed during most of the first half. Most of the first half. Now, what about the replacement? Hunibaji came in, he played, he's good, but I think he needs more game time. He needs confidence. Okay, he needs confidence. He came in, he played very well. Just that he lost two chances that he could capitalize on. He had one shot on target. He was scared to take on players. I don't know why, but I think it will come with time. And for the two chances that he had, I don't know what happened. He slides, like Glisse. I don't know. He slides off. I don't know what the kind of shoe that he was wearing, but two chances he messed them up. Luckily enough, we were leading, because if he had to lose those chances like that, then we end up being defeated. I don't think would have taken it would have been easy on him. So he played where he tried. I think he needs more game time. It's just unfortunate that he's playing on the same wing with the best young star in the world, the best player in the world as at now. Now De Jong came in. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Who noticed that immediately De Jong stepped on the pitch, the midfield became so fluid. De Jong and Pedri started playing in that midfield. It was like there were three midfielders in that midfield. It was just so fluid. The immediately De Jong got on the pitch, our ball possession increased. We held the ball for about more than 5 minutes. Those guys couldn't even see the ball. It's like De Jong is a good complementary player to Pedri. Actually, that's what I think. Even before De Jong got on the pitch, Pedri was playing well. But when De Jong got on the pitch, Pedri's game, it becomes fluid, very fluid, and very sweet to see. Barcelona, I love this game, man. I love this game. Okay, it was very beautiful. Femi Lopez came in. He did what he had to do. Doing his early moments on the pitch were not really that convincing, but towards the end, He was trying to cover up, track back, pick up balls, give through passes, to do some few things. Just unfortunate that when he was trying to make those spearing runs into the back of the Celta Vigo defenders, there was no midfielder to give him those kind of passes that could maybe he could have scored. Also, Rashford came in. I will never be convinced about Rashford, and my opinion still stands. He should leave. We are not ready to sign him. He tried, he did what he could do. He tried to track back, but when we actually needed that tracking back, if Rashford had to track back like this, even just 50% against our matches in the Champions League, I'm not sure we would have been eliminated from the Champions League. So the game was good. Now, as Celta Vigo tried, it's not like Barcelona dominated the whole game. Vigo, at one point in time, Vigo was even pressing us high up that we couldn't take out the ball perfectly. But with the presence of Pedro, of course, you know that we everything is gonna be good. They even had a shot early on during the first half that was saved by Joan Garcia. So they tried just that. Oh, it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough to actually disturb or destabilize us. Even they too, they were very good playing now from the back. They started the game early on very very well. They played very well, taking out the ball from the back, from the midfield to the attack and all that. But I'm happy with the fact that our defenders were conscious enough, our defenders were serious enough, and our defenders made sure that nothing went through them. Okay, so in general, 9 points clear of Real Madrid. So now we are waiting for the next match. Our next match against Getafe in their home. Oh, anti-football, and next match of Real Madrid against Real Betis. Do let me know who do you think is going to win, and will you like me to debrief it, or will you like me to talk about to the match between Real Madrid and Alaves? If yes, you let me know in the comment section. I'll be reading all your comments and I'll be responding to them. We come to the end of our video. Make sure you subscribe, turn on the notification bell, like and comment. See you in the next one. Peace. Visca Barça, Visca Catalonia.